You know, this might seem like a funny statement, but I actually truly wish I could meet every person who takes the real estate licensing course at UBC prior to taking the course. And that number is a big number, so it wouldn't even be practically possible. But here's why. The truth about this industry and what it takes to be successful is not clearly talked about before people get their licensing. We encounter people all the time who the perception is, you know, you get a real estate license, you get licensed at a brokerage, and within, 6 months to a year, you're sailing on into the sunset of success, making all the money you want in the world and selling all the homes you want in the world. And as we all know, that is just the farthest thing from the truth. And what comes along with that is frustration, despair, a loss of hope, and real questions about why did I even get into this and what am I doing wrong? What I would share with people, if I had a chance to see them at the beginning of their licensing, is that number one, you got to give this thing way more time. You do not just magically create a highly successful real estate career in 6 months or 12 months or even 24 months for that matter. So time is important. And unfortunately, if you're one of those people that got in and you weren't able to have this conversation first, I can't change that for you. I can't change the fact that it's going to take time. But in addition to time, what we really need is hope. And how can you have hope if you're in a moment where you're frustrated and things aren't going your way and you just don't see where hope is going to come from? Well, where hope comes from, or one of the places it can come from, is having a plan. And we do have a plan at Royal LePage LeLoc and Royal LePage Northstar. We have a very detailed, curated plan that's based upon facts and figures and statistics and historical data of what we have helped new and emerging and even already successful agents do in our brokerage for decades, not just years, for decades. What can we offer? What does that mean? Well, what we tell people is that if you engage with us and you follow the plan and you're disciplined and you stick to it, we can literally point to tens and tens of agents who've taken their career to the level that they want to take it to. For some people, that's selling 15 homes a year. For others, that's selling 100 homes a year. But the bottom line is this: if you're in that space where you're wondering, what the heck did I get into? What am I doing? And I feel like I was sold a bag of tricks that's not true. Maybe you weren't given all the truth. Maybe you weren't shown that this was going to take more time than you thought. But the other piece you're missing is hope. And hope can be delivered with a plan. And we do have a plan that has been tried and tested, and it is true at Royal LePage LeLoc and Royal LePage Northstar.